Chris Colbert, 4 years older than his opponent, only an inch difference in height, reach.
Omar Super Salcido, Chris Primetime Colbert.
Todo aquí está bien. Everything is here good. Just goes. If you want to, tocamos que se quiere para tapar el.
No, there's no crying main event. Chris Primetime Colbert. You see him in the silver and black. Omar Salcido in the red and black. That's the fight. Chris punching still relies on his slickness. And always one thing about relying on that style, but it's not there.
At his best, Primetime. Beautiful counter puncher. Boxer puncher. Salcido last time we saw him, the difficulty was.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he's a rhythm fighter. We're coming up in the gym, had a very crafty reputation.
Limited opposition. Caught his first loss on our air last 2 fights ago, excuse me. And Colbert, who's
there's again a guy with rhythm in front of him. So it's again, the kryptonite is
the 2 guys who've gone on to win world titles. Has a win over one.
Front of his opponent.
And he's one going. Nice styles.
It's got to be a little lower. The speed got to pick up a little more. You already see his name again?
Yeah, Salcido trying to walk forward. Omar Salcido with the red, the silver and black.
Eventually, let him for Hank Davis in his style.
They came out using it a little bit more effectively, but also
hinders his defense.
And you are seeing the physical power of Salcido. He doesn't land clean. He does do a good job of moving Colbert back. There's that
2-3 shots, pop shot, somebody stay there, get greedy right now.
He's very difficult to deal with. When he gets trapped through a big right hand that Salcido a few moments ago.
Witness advantage of both.
1-2 there from Salcido.
Senior yesterday, the coach of Salcido, he was telling me about how he's been looking in the gym.
It's also increased the pressure of Salcido. So you can see probably the adjustment book as it wanted to make. Colbert trying to get different looks and different heights. There's a good one too there.
Hit really hard. It's their first time working together. We'll see if we can keep it.
Dodgers Mets was the first NLCS I remember watching, but it was in 1988. That's the problem. This is what Colbert does not want to be is planted. He gets there when he plants. Let's go to some really on those body shots. You see
No, listen, I can punch too.
Going to round number 3. And main event, Chris Primetime Colbert.
Came out right away with a big left hook early in the round. Looking to get that left hook delivered. Then lost a decision to Hector Luis Garcia before he won his title.
The front row here.
as Colbert shows some shiftiness. That's on the right hand on the end of it.
Shots.
You said Terrell, yeah, Salcido, he throws punches. He's just bad intentions behind everything he throws.
So Colbert got his time up with his referee doing the ball.
He's got to get off the ropes after those tie-ups, right, Terrell?
He's got to stay composed and don't work out crazy. And use his gym pretty slow.
That's more comfortable. That's what you see. Makes it the best for him. He's in a lot of shots right now.
But then the slickness of Primetime got him out of it.
I don't want to listen, I'm not going nowhere. Right in front of your face as well, too. I can take some shots.
You see Colbert here standing right now. Colbert has done a good job with his footwork.
You see Salcido there when he is looking at the position.
Remember, he held the tape like Colbert taller. He does not look taller.
You get a little band over. And you're pulling, ain't nothing's coming back. You're slipping.
You gotta get a Cuban sandwich here. Oh, yo, people, we got a Cuban sandwich spot? Yeah.
Salcido now walking forward, what we expect. It's the boxer, Chris Colbert. Spanish side, Juan Marquez.
Boxer punches, changes the look, changes his height, changes his stance. Let's see if he won't pick up some shots. Because otherwise you wind up in a fight, he's still letting Salcido get control, center of the ring, get around.
And you got Salcido.
Salcido getting sneaky with the right hand. Dubois fights. Jabbing with a jab, man. Dubois was jabbing the shit out of him.
Very powerful. I mean, someone who could counter with combinations, not single shots. That's so impressive.
Hypnosis.
It's because of the footwork. His feet are slow. So if he
sort of inflated this round so far, he's still looking.
Salcido just marching forward. There's not as much room.
Can free him up a little bit.
Look at Salcido. He's so heavy footed. His quads.
Shot there by Salcido. He sneaks them in there. Starting to wonder if they'll pay off as the fights wear on.
Anyway, she's getting tricky. These fights, Jarrell is the guy moving forward. He wins rounds. 100%. Salcido, double left hook. Lead there from Colbert. Made that punch just miss.
Aggression, that's kind of my style. You know, come forward, throw a bunch of punches. Might not be hard all the time, but his main thing is letting them hands go.
Salcido has to close it. You know, Salcido, you can jab with a jab, but Salcido should also use his jab to close that gap.
Roller down to the advice of his teammate Jarrell Miller, staying behind the jab.
He's not landing, he's got trying to fight. And now Colbert's starting to sit down a little bit.
Busy round.
Take a jab back to face. Get out of position. Mental and physical pressure, right? You're 100%. So you got to get jab back to the face.
Colbert definitely came in shape tonight. He's been inactive, but
Put the work, it just makes it difficult for Salcido to get off. But Salcido is the kind of guy who will not punch if you're shifted. He almost gets
back to the center, then back on the jab. See some action from that last round. There's that right hand right across the top, punch.
Yeah,
this is where we're talking about being on the ropes. Colbert,
he rolls with that one, so he took some momentum off it, but you got to be careful standing up high against the ropes because there's not a lot of give there.
Especially if he's corrected everything that was an issue before.
It starts to make you a little gunshot. Colbert making a lot of this miss, but he's got to start making a lot of this try to make a difference here.
Conditioning of the body work. The key for him tonight. Punch in between, looping a lot of focus now.
Starts every round bringing once again the physical pressure. These guys certainly so far look physically prepared. But one of those ropes will all go away.
Battle of real estate. And the pressure that Salcido is bringing.
Close the distance early.
This play.
Also, can he keep it up for the full round? Stepping in.
Also, something we talk about all the time, Paul, is mental and physical fatigue.
Heavy shot. Clear those ringside.
Keeps working left hand to the body. Very consistent. Get him before that jab becomes effective.
Hope he did a good job there. Throws a ton of punches. David Pacheco, another guy who's big, throws a lot of punches.
Salcido starts to get the first minute of the round. Then Colbert has to pick it up with a jab and movement again.
The body shots there by Salcido.
You start to hear their wind a little different though. They go. So you know you're wearing them down a little bit.
Great left hook. They go to war. They win around 6.
Oh, they hooked up. Pressure starts to pay off here. Ease it around. Let go, Ram. Let go, right away. Looking to slow down the pace. Big right hand on if all you're doing is missing, then you got nothing to lose. You're not going to pay anyway. But if you start to pay for it,
Consistent from Salcido this round.
This is about the round 6 where that body work starts.
and the first thing you look for was a clinch.
Good right hands trying to stem the flow.
Colbert got to keep that pace up.
Oh, good left hook from Colbert there. Definitely does trouble.
Gotta be careful both behind the ear shot for the
Colbert's allowing Salcido to just load up
that shot and get into his body. Colbert has been less shifty. At center ring, you see how much.
the shorter shots from Colbert have been the key for him to be in good shape. There's a lot of punches. They've been even those top punches. Always Colbert to chin down.
Also shove him. This is a Salcido.
You start moving on him, popping jabs.
That's
the thing. Put him in the corner. Not used to grappling. It wears you out. Reception. Again, boxing scoring is subjective. Reception. He's turned it into a good right hand. He's giving it everything.
Beautiful round into that fucking little piece right there.
Big shots. They traded left hooks there. Looked like Salcido got the better of it. Especially that last one. Not much coming back either.
Colbert style, it has to be busy. Has to be busy with the team. This physical pressure didn't show the lone loss of his career here on Pro Box TV.
He's getting pressure on him now. He's not popping that jab. He's starting to go back to ropes a little bit too easy now.
He's beating the body on both sides. Now he's letting the right hooks along with the left. Salcido closes the distance so quickly. As soon as the round starts, he's in your face. That left hand. He's got his movement going down this round, but you got to get the left hand.
There's opportunities there because you can leave a phone, man, but he's got to make it constantly. And again, as soon as you get to him, stop it.
As soon as body shot starts to pay off.
Salcido showing volume.
The volume of the shifting is the body Salcido, but he's has the winning mentality been beaten out of Colbert now.
There's the jab.
Salcido just banking rounds.
And there were a couple punches that didn't land that well. Good short right hand. You can make a statement.
Like I mentioned earlier in that round, a lot of consistent work, not a lot landing, but it paid off in the end when he landed that big left hook. It felt like I was chatting with an old friend.
Chris Colbert, some concern in his corner. His advice on number 9 of 10. Oh my God, turning shots.
4-4 score.
Say it in my face.
I don't like his score.
By the way, to make room for him, he had to move about 6 feet.
But to be fair, Joe, we have a lot of Mexican.
Like I said, the first couple rounds, Colbert nothing clean, but the last few rounds, he has.
I get called a Mexican, so for the record, guys, I got Salcido winning the fight so far.
Well, listen, people without some
That's it, corner stop.
Wow, stoppage.
He did tell him before the round, I need to see something or this is over. Didn't see what he liked.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute, 2 seconds in round number 9, the red corner throws in the towel for your winner. By technical knockout, Omar Super Salcido!